Okay guys, I am at stage 2 in my inside garden box plan, okay? I've gotten all my seeds. I went on a bit of a shopping, scavenger hunt, I guess you could call it, and I found some professional soil mix and seed starter. I found it at Family Dollar. And since it is the 30th of December, I got the normally priced $3.50 a bag for $1.50 a bag. And it has peat moss in it and some other goodies like that. I have some really rich compost out in the compost bin that I will be able to use for my raised beds and things like that. But I wanted something a little lighter for the seeds to spring up out of. Something with some peat moss or some perlite or, something like that, so that the seeds could spring up pretty well and move around freely in the soil and would not get all trapped underneath the heaviness of that pure compost. So I'm thinking what I'm going to put in this particular tote right here that I have drilled holes in the bottom of for drainage is this Burpee organic Muscalin Zesty Mix. I've got several packages of this. I did not spend $2.49 a package on it. I got it at a thrift shop downtown here that is run by one of the local churches that has a prison ministry, the Azalea City Prison Ministry, and I got a pile of them. You can see I bought, probably a dozen packages here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a package or two today, and then as these get thinned out as we eat them and that sort of thing, then I will plant some more, and I will let this be my Muscalin box, if you will. And I also have a pile of this Butter Crunch lettuce, so I may plant some of this in the other one. I haven't decided just yet. I've got some pepper plants, some sweet basil, some summer squash. I may wait a little while before I start that. I'm going to be starting all of these indoors during this cold part of the season. And since I'm in South Georgia, I'm hoping that when the warm days start up, I can take some of these boxes out and just bring them back inside if I need to when the temperature drops. Okay, so most days are really nice around here, but we do get those occasional 30-degree evenings where your plants will freeze. So I've had to bring some of my plants inside so that they would not freeze to death. I've got some ferns inside and things like that. I've also got some broccoli seeds, and I think I'm ready to put those out in the raised beds. And I've been having my boys help me with that. Let's see, when does it say to plant this? I'm in that little purple zone on the bottom. Looks like it says March to June. So anyway, it may be too late for us to do those. I don't normally do a winter garden or anything like that, but I'm gonna see what I can get away with since it is such a temperate climate here. I know that the green beans and things like that won't grow, but I might can get some cabbage to grow, some broccoli, maybe some Brussels sprouts or something like that. But anyway, I wanted you to know what I was doing, and I'm really excited that I found this soil for this cheaper price. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be starting off my seedlings inside, and I've got this huge window box seeding area that I'm going to use, and I've always wanted to do something with it, but I just couldn't come up with anything to do. So I've just, I've set my art supplies over there, and I've set my bug out gear over there, and my hiking stuff, and just odds and ends and things like that. And eventually I just get to where I throw my clean clothes over there or something like that need to be put away in the closet. And I really want that area to be something more useful. So I bought some dark drapes, some thick drapes that I can hang just inside the window, around the frame of the window, and where it extends out, I can open up those blinds and let all that fresh sunlight in, so that my plants can grow really nice and big, but yet it doesn't necessarily warm up the room too much when it doesn't need to be warmed. I can open the drapes, you know, during the daytime, or when I'm changing clothes, I can close them. So that's my plan. I've got a new curtain rod, so I'm going to be changing that out and cleaning that area out and getting all this squared away so that I can start. But I figured while I was cleaning all that out, I could go ahead and start my seeds, because they really don't need any light for the first week or two anyway. And I could go ahead and start them in these container boxes that I have here. And once they are good and going and doing their thing, then I can move them to the window once that's all cleaned out and ready for them to be positioned there. And I think I can probably even hang some hanging baskets and stuff like that there. So I have probably a few more tubs that I may drill that I can squeeze into that space. I'm going to have to stick these up there and see how they fit, and see which way I have to turn them and how much extra space I might have in that window area, and if I can fit anything else up there. And I may take this black tablecloth that I have here, or I was thinking perhaps even one of my emergency blankets, and lay it out there so that all that sunlight can reflect around in there, and really warm up that space. I may use the black tablecloth, little party tablecloth, to warm up that area, or I may use the silver one. I'm not sure if that would burn the plants up or not. But anyways, if anybody has any advice or has done this before, I'm more than open to comments and suggestions. Please just let me know what your thoughts are. Thus far, it has taken me 1.5 of these bags to fill up this tub, and it's a 16-quart bag of potting and seed starter soil. And I'm thinking I might be able to finish off that last bag after I get the seeds in there, and, you know, lightly cover them with what's left of that bag. So I'm thinking 2 bags per tote, and then all the extra I can take outside and fill in to my raised beds in the backyard, so that my seeds that I plant out there will have some good growing medium, in addition to the compost that I already have going out there. So to kind of, you know, supplement the kitchen compost and the chicken droppings and things like that we have going into that compost bin. And we've got lots of earthworms out there. I had the boys out there shoveling some of that into the raised beds for me, and there were earthworms everywhere, so I'm really excited because it looks really good. So, I'll get back with you guys and let you know how this is going once we start to see some seeds popping up and that sort of thing. I'm going to probably get my microgreens, my muscalin, that sort of thing planted today, and I'll get them watered so they can start germinating. And when I see the little guys poking their little heads out, I'll probably make y'all another video so y'all can see what all's going on and what kind of success I'm having with this particular growing endeavor. So, that is my setup that I have going on so far. And I will let you guys know how it's going. This is A. Crosby 74 signing off.